Hi, welcome. My name is Nancy and I garden in Zone 4, Minnesota. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I refresh my porch for summer. And I will show you how I transform it with plants. But first, let me show you how it looks like before I do the transformation. And as you can see, I still have the pansies and violas in the pots, except the two from pots I had removed the violas before I decided to do the video. I will be changing the pillows for summer and I will add some decorations, but mainly I will decorate with plants. I am just removing the violas and tulips and daffodils from the front containers, and I'm gonna place them later in the garden because as you can see, they still look stunning and beautiful. And I will do the same thing with these containers. I'm just gonna remove the twigs in the pansies. These pansies, I'm actually gonna transplant them and place them in a small container. And then I'm gonna place this container in a shaded area. I just wanna keep them alive so they can come back in the fall and bloom beautifully again. Now it's time to remove stuff from the porch to start cleaning. Now it's time to put all the containers back into the porch, and I'm also adding new containers in a planter box that I bought. I am also adding my potted coleus that I had overwintered. These violas that are in these colorful containers, I'm just gonna keep them here on the porch. Next, I'm gonna show you how I plant my summer containers, and I'm gonna start here with the containers by the front door. In these containers, I'm gonna plant one caladium in each container, like this one here, some coleus, and a lamium for spiller. This one is a lamium. This is a perennial ground cover, but it can go as a spiller in a container. In this container, I'm gonna add a couple coleus and a couple Turanians. And this one is called, this coleus is called Kingwood Torch. In this container, I'm gonna add 3 plants. And this one actually gets more sun. And I'm gonna add this geranium. Then I'm gonna add, this is called Purple Lady Irisine. And look at those leaves. A beautiful contrast with this dichondria or silver falls from Proven Winners. In all my flowering annuals, I add a slow release fertilizer before I plant them. Before I start planting on this big container, I'm gonna add plant tone and mix it with the potting mix and get it ready for planting. This is the coleus that I had overwintered, and in this container I think I have 5 plants. I have the red Kong coleus on the left side, and on the right side is the copperhead coleus. I'm gonna divide them, and I'm just gonna use 2 of the red Kong. In this container, I'm gonna add 1 caladium, the 2 red concoleus on each side, and then I'm gonna add more coleus and some impatiens, and I'll show you in a little bit. Now I'm gonna add these 2 coleus. Look at the combination in color, isn't that pretty? This one is called, let me look at the tag. Let's see, this one is called Gaze Delight, and the other one is Mosaic Coleus. And last but not least, I'm gonna add this dichondria from Proven Winners. In this container, I'm gonna plant 5 plants. And before I plant on my containers, I usually like to place them to see how they look, right, if I need to do some changes. So let's start with, this is the Angelonia. And this one is called Pink Flirt. Beautiful. Next, I'm gonna add the coleus. And now I'm gonna add the Turanias. Now I'm gonna add this beautiful yellow petunia. Are you still here with me? I know it's a lot of container planting, right? But I think for the next containers, I am just gonna show you the name on the screen and without me talking so we can go a little faster. And now I'm just gonna add some decorations and some containers that I have planted earlier. And now the final touch in this transformation is changing the pillow covers from spring to summer. Check it out, you guys. I really love how they turn out. Let me give you a tour and show you all the plants. I added two geranium containers on each side. So here we have the verbena, petunias, Bidens, angelonia. I have my poinsettia here too. Coleus, the pot with the geraniums and dichondria. More coleus here. The viola, the spring plant. And check out the big container, you guys. I love that combination. And you know, I have a lot of coleus like to plant. This is another viola that I'm keeping here. This container really also turned out really well, you guys. I wasn't sure about the combination initially, but I love it. And here we have the scabiola, the geranium, the calibrachias, angelonia. I have a pentas too, the potato vine. And here I want to show you my pot with the hosta. This is the Hudson Bay hosta. Again, here the other view. Here I have three geraniums in this pot. And this is the swing. Look at the pillows, you guys. I love the color too. And I kept the little pillow with the dogs. Isn't that pretty? Love it. This is my first geranium. That is the ivy geranium. This is another container. I has Calibracha, Scabiola, Coleus, and African Daisy. More Coleus and a Viola. My fern, Boston fern. I love this wall decoration. And these are my hanging baskets. And I planted three petunias, supertunias on each one. So I know one of them is the Jazzberry supertunia. And I will put the name on the screen about the other two. I'm not remembering right now. And I can't wait until they filled and they will look awesome, I think, right? And I wanted to give you a view of the front porch as if you were coming to visit me and how it looks like. So I wanted to make it very inviting and easy to the eye, right? I hope you enjoyed this video and get some ideas for container gardening. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.